All right, we've got our heavy lift day on a retest week. We're going to establish Olympic total today, 1 rep max snatch, 1 rep max clean and jerk. And now I want you to approach this one the same way that you approached it last time. Remember, you're probably only going to get 3 to 4 attempts at 90% or above. Your CNS is probably going to be shot by the time you go for that 5th, 6th attempt. Unless you know it's something you're going to get. You're getting well under the bar. Maybe you just push the jerk out front a little bit. Maybe the bar rolled behind you on the snatch, but you got under it really quick. Maybe you got under it so fast that the bar actually kind of fell on you on the snatch, where you had to kind of press it out at the finish, but couldn't quite press it out and it dropped, right? Those are just some examples of how maybe you know you're going to get that lift after that 4th attempt. And so maybe a 5th or 6th attempt is going to be okay. But if you are really riding the line right by your maximum effort, you're probably only going to get 4. So plan your jumps accordingly. I like to open 1 rep max, or if I'm going to go for a new 1 rep max attempt, at around 90%. And then I jump to around 95% plus maybe 5 pounds or so. And then my next attempt, my third one, is probably going to be 100% plus 5 pounds. And that's the best way to look at setting a new PR on a heavy lift, is just going up by 5 pounds, right? Especially if you've been doing this for a while. Maybe you've been a part of this program for years. Maybe you've been lifting for years and you've established a 1 rep max snatch or clean and jerk quite a few times. Then we really want to look to just PR by 5 pounds. This was strategically put towards the end of the week so we could kind of test it under a little bit of fatigue based on all of the other workouts that we've done earlier in the week as well. So keep all of those things in mind. Take full rests between your sets. Make sure we're resting upwards of about 4 minutes, honestly, before you're really ready to go for that next set. Keep all of those things in mind today when you are about to get after this workout for today. Now, if you are newer, right, you're probably going to get the opportunity to do a few more attempts because you may miss the lifts on a little bit more of technicalities, and your current 1 rep maxes may not be really true to what your athletic potential is or your genetic potential is for what your body can handle. So you may get several more attempts on top of those 4 that I recommend. So keep that in mind as well. And last but not least, do not skip the warm-up. Do not skip the warm-up reps with the barbell. After you complete the snatch, I'd recommend you strip all the weight off the bar and go through all of the warm-up reps that we typically do for the clean and jerk with an empty barbell, right? You have to pattern a new movement. You want to start over from scratch and then start building up those same series of warm-up sets where you're usually starting at about 40% of your one rep max, 50, 60, 70, 85. Open up at 90%. I would definitely recommend re-warming up that new movement when you make the transition. That is it for today. Love seeing the PRs rolling in. Keep putting those things down in the comments or logging them in the workout log, and we will see you guys tomorrow for our last retest.